So for this month I've had a goal to learn full PLL. I've also learned half of OLL, but that's a lot easier to learn half of OLL than it is to learn... Well, I've worked a lot, and well, I've got to the point where I know nearly every single PLL. I've even learned a Perm, although... There you go. That's the hardest one I know now. So today I've learned the R perms and the N perms. Still need to practice them, but I know them. I found a good A perm. I'm just reading it off right now, but there it is. So that's good. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, G perms. So let me do some adjustments here. So I'm gonna this is my sheet of algorithms, and wow, you can probably tell these are the ones I've done, and yeah, I know and to recognise them because it's the well, I know the ones with the opposite colours, the GD and GB. I know it's the GA and the it's hard. It works in my mind. It won't work for anyone else. So the GA perm. Now the way I've recognised it is it's the same two moves in a row here. So it's just U R prime, U R prime. And it's U prime R, U prime R2, and then I do the D and the U prime at the same time because I can do it easily. No, R prime U R D, and that's actually created a GB perm. So I can show you that now, and I would have put the other U in the brackets, but I thought if I do R prime U R, I can put the U D in the same move, and the R2 U R U. That's an easy trigger. R U R. No, that's U prime. And then lastly R2 D. That's nice and simple. Now this GC perm is the inverse of the GA perm, so it's just R2 U R, so I can recognise that, and then it's just UR prime U R2. Do these two the same move, except I've done it wrong there. It's like that, and then R U prime R prime D. And lastly, that set us up for the GD perm, which is the D, R U R prime, D. The first one's D prime, no, D. You can see it. Just D U prime. Wait, I've already done the U prime. R2 U prime, R U prime, R prime U R prime U R2. I've done that horribly wrong. I read it out, and I'm pretty sure I read it out right, but somehow I managed to screw it up still, so that's... Right, I'll show off my full PLL now. I did an F perm. It's not really impressive. Alright, let's try that again. D prime, R U R prime, both of these at once. R2 U R U R U R U R2. There we go. And that brings us back to the GA perm. And I've done the wrong one. It wasn't a GA perm. I need to work on recognition. This is what I'm working on. By the end of the month now, I will have full PLL done. But hopefully it's by the end of the day. I guess I should just give the others a go. So I've done the RA perm, but I like this one. I like the RB perm because it's really easy to remember, and the way I'd remember it is it's just R prime U2 R U2. That's easy enough, and then it's just an R prime F. You can do that easily. Then it's the sexy move. Then it's R prime F prime. The same thing as after the first trigger, but this time it's F prime instead of F, and then just an R2. Anyway. I was about to do an 8 perm then. Anyway, so for the RA perm, what I'm doing wrong is I'm starting it from the wrong place, and so I had to write this to remember it. Have the headlights here and the 2x1 there, and then I could do the and then the headlights have to be on the front for this. And then the end perms, these are interesting ones. So there's the 3 setup move. Hello! Alright, so as I was saying, the end perms are quite interesting. So I like to think of the first 3 moves as sort of a setup thing. And so the first thing I'm doing is just that move, all swiftly in one. And then just a U2, that's just like the move you do to move on to the next bit. And then we're doing an R prime U L prime. And then the same thing we did at the beginning, so that. Then another U2. And then it's just R prime U. That's just 4 to finish it. And so thinking of it differently really helped me with that. Alright, next we have the NB one, and this one is also a small setup first, then a U2, but this one has a sexy move starting off while each side, and I've screwed everything up. I was hoping it. Alright, so starts with the setup, and then we do the sexy move on both sides, but without the U at the end, so it's just a 3 move thing. So it's, for me, it's just L U prime L, R U prime R, no, R U R prime. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the primes right, because when I read them I don't really read the primes, I just kind of do it. Anyway, I'll read the algorithm out as I do it. L prime U, R prime U2, L U prime, L prime, R U, R prime U2, L U prime, R U prime. And yeah, so those are very similar algorithms, but they're also not hard to memorise if you separate them properly. And that's what I found for the entirety of PLL. So, like, for PLL, I managed to learn the majority of it in one day. So the first thing I did was the T-perm. And that starts with the 60 move and just goes on to an RF. And then I learnt the R2 U prime, R prime, U prime. That was the second trigger, and then it's just a sexy move with an F instead of a U, an F prime instead of a U prime at the end. And so that's short and simple. Then I noticed the JB perm is actually the same thing, just with the last trigger put before the beginning. So it was literally just. One sec, something. So once I've done the JB perm, I decided to switch it. So the one I was usually doing on 2x2 looked a bit like that. It was only until recently when I did it on a 3x3 I noticed it was a JB perm, and that's a lot faster. So that improved my 2x2 time as well. And next, because on 2x2 when I got the adjacent swap, diagonal swap, I was always just doing the J perm twice, and so I decided to learn a Y perm that would work for both, so that I wouldn't have to learn multiple algorithms. So, and for that I just learned the base one. But what I realised was it was just 2 OLLs, so I also learned 2 OLLs. So it was F, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime, which is an OLL on its own, it's one of the square shapes. And then it was the other T OLL, which was sexy move sledgehammer. And that made it easy to do fast, plus I learned 2 OLLs at the same time. The J perm, the other J perm, I actually learned before JB perm, and I learnt it in a similar way to that one. So honestly, PLL is a great thing to learn, and everyone should start learning PLL when they're averaging around 30 seconds, because PLL will speed you up a lot. I'm also working on a few other things, so I've got colour neutrality, and for that it's just simply whenever I do casual solves, just untimed, I instead force myself not to use the white cross no matter how good the white cross is. And in doing that, oh, I got a G perm. I'll do that for my out sheet. In doing that, I, subconsciously learn to be colour neutral, and so this is a GB perm, if I'm right. Okay, that's not good. I just ruined that completely. I'm screwing these up now. I need to stop embarrassing myself. Thanks for watching me just ramble on about PLL.